It's the TEFL Express podcast, brought to you by TEFL Express, your partner in the world of teaching English as a foreign language. For all the latest and greatest in the world of TEFL training and materials, please visit our website at teflexpress.co.uk. Enjoy the show!
Hi, my name is Adam, and this is the TEFLCast. On this episode, I had a conversation with Tom Saunders. Tom works for a company called Opportunity China. First and foremost, I want to take this opportunity to apologize to Tom and to our listeners. The first little bit of our discussion, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Basically, we're recording through the internet, of course, so sometimes the internet can work with you, sometimes it can work against you. Unfortunately, for the start of our conversation, it worked against us. But 90% of it came out fine, so we're going to jump right in a minute here and hear what Tom had to say. And again, I do apologize to him and Opportunity China, but we're going to have Tom or another representative back on with us down the road, and we're going to have another conversation. Now, what they do at Opportunity China is basically do whatever they can to make the transition into finding employment easier for any teacher. They'll help you out with the interview process, they'll help you finding a place, location you're looking for, and most importantly, they'll just help you be prepared. But enough of me talking about it, let's hear what Tom has to say. So, Tom, with your placements, do you work with one company within China that you try to place teachers with, or do you work with a number of different companies within China and just try to find them a position that's good for them, that suits them?
So we work with quite a few different types of organisations in China, in quite a few locations in China. I mean, to categorise the types of organisations we work with in China, we work with a few universities, a few primary and secondary schools, and then quite a few private education organisations, so private language schools, private kindergartens, or private education centres which teach several courses. In English is one of them. So we work with quite a few different types of organisations. I suppose our the thing we look for with Chinese education organisations is it goes beyond just the face value. So, of course, they need to be registered to employ foreign teachers. There's all the prerequisites, of course, but it goes quite a bit further than that. I think what you find is that there are some organisations in China who have a really good management team and a team which is suited to hiring and giving teachers from other countries a really good experience. A lot of the organisations we work with have quite a bit of experience in recruiting and hiring foreign teachers, and they provide them with an experience which is really going to be beneficial to them. I think on the opposite side of that, sometimes you'll get an organisation in China who has all the prerequisites, so they're registered to employ foreign teachers, but perhaps they haven't really got the experience in how to manage foreign teachers and how to deal with people from a different culture. And before the organisations in China work with us, they really have to show that they've had teachers working for them in the past who have had a really good experience with that organisation. So when teachers apply to us, we do ask for preferences. We do ask for the location, the age group, the type of organisation they want to work with. That's not to say that we have teaching positions available in every city in China and every type of organisation at any one time. Right. But it is to say that we will have quite a few teaching positions available at any one moment. As we place teachers into those positions, a new set of jobs come through in different locations in different areas in China.
For their placements, is there a standard amount of time required? Is there a 6-month contract, a 1-year contract, or does it vary depending on the place and the teacher?
Yeah, that's a good question. We place teachers for 12 months as a minimum. So if somebody's looking to go out and teach in China, the contracts which we again, are 12 months as a minimum. We recommend that teachers do 12 months, and if they want to stay on in that role, nearly always they're offered an extension of that contract. However, once you've got a bit of teaching experience in China, once you've got a year or two under your belt, you then become more attractive as a potential as a potential candidate. So you can often ask or negotiate a higher salary and other benefits. 12 months is the amount of time that we place people in China for.
Right, and you're so right about that. About once you have some experience under your belt, and that in China, it really does go a long way. Especially when you get it like 3, 4, or 5 years experience, you can really at that point apply for any job anywhere really in the field of teaching. Within China, experience definitely goes a long way here, that's for sure. And in that amount of time too, you'd be amazed like how much you've honed your own skills as a teacher, and whether you're purposely trying to or not, you really do. And it definitely shows, and it's nice to see that potential employers see that as well. And you're right, yeah, you can usually get contracts a little more personalized, just all kinds of plus sides. So it's really great that in that sense.
Yeah, well, Adam, I'd like to sort of continue on what you were just saying there, because I think it's true. There are several benefits to going and getting some experience in China, and I mean, we survey all of our teachers to find out what they have got from their experience in teaching in China, and one thing which we always get are teachers saying, I've really developed my self-confidence, my assertiveness. I'm really able to go out there and deal with situations, new environments, and whether you want to go into teaching as a career or whether you want to go into another industry in the long run, that's something which is going to be very helpful. We always say to people, if you're looking to go and work in teaching in the long run, whether that's going back to your home country and doing some teaching or teaching around the world, I mean, how important is it that you have some experience elsewhere so you can teach students that you're teaching about other cultures, other ways of life? That said, we also got people who are interested in going into other careers, spending a bit of time teaching in different countries. That's fine. You want to work for large organisations. It's probably going to be pretty important you've got some sort of global experience. If you want to work in a small organisation, which is competing in a global marketplace, it's going to be pretty important that you've got some sort of global perspective. If you want to work for the government, again, being able to deal with people from other cultures, being able to understand other cultures, again, is going to be very important. If you want to set up your own business, again, you're going to need some sort of experience of the global marketplace, of how to set up deals with people from other countries, how to work with people from other countries. I mean, no matter what your end goal is, what career you want to go into, getting experience elsewhere, especially China, is going to be pretty important for that development. So I think there's quite a few career benefits there. There's a real personal development side, being able to learn about a new culture and be able to deal with a new situation. And of course, a key thing as well is that it's a lot of fun, which we shouldn't neglect that. It's really a lot of fun going into a new situation, meeting new people, and it's very rewarding to be able to teach something as important as speaking as the English language.
Absolutely, and you're 100% right on basically everything you just covered, like the different fields you can take this experience, bring it with you too, and bring you that self-esteem, that assurance, that confidence. Absolutely, it really covers over to any field, and which is fantastic. It really is, and it's something that is so beneficial in that sense. To me, that's one of the things that makes it excellent. It really prepares you for so much in life that you might not think ahead about or think ahead to, but it really does, and I think that's great.
The TEFLCast would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, TEFL Express. Without their support, this podcast would not be available. For all your TEFL needs, visit their website at www.teflexpress.co.uk. There, you'll find everything to meet your TEFL needs. Everything from courses to resources, a helpful community, and good people. Thanks again, TEFL Express.